Now, CBS 46 Pinpoint Weather, certified Atlanta's most accurate forecast.
And happy Tuesday, everybody. We dropped into the 20s this morning in Atlanta, which is actually not unusual for March. We typically see at least 2 days where the temperature drops into the 20s in Atlanta each March. The most number of days on record for Atlanta where we've dropped into the 20s is 13. And so far this year, we've seen 1 day, which was this morning, but we will certainly add to that as temperatures will drop back into the 20s again when you wake up on Wednesday morning. So prepare for that. And right now, look at this outstanding image of Centennial Olympic Park, courtesy of our Pinpoint camera network. Crystal clear, not a cloud in the sky right now. So great start to your afternoon, but it's very cold, and unfortunately it's going to stay cold for the rest of the afternoon. 38 degrees, that's your current temperature right now in Atlanta. 36 degrees in Canton, 45 degrees in Athens for those of you over at UGA, and 42 degrees is the current temperature in LaGrange. Remember, in addition to that temperature that's really cold, we also have our winds out of the northwest about 15 to 20 miles per hour, and it will stay windy for the rest of the afternoon, at least until sunset. So we have a freeze warning again for a second straight night in Atlanta. This freeze warning starts at 6 o'clock, really for all of North Georgia, and it will continue through Wednesday morning. This essentially means if you have any sensitive vegetation that may have grown because it was warm over the past few weeks, you'll want to make sure and bring that in if you can, because temperatures are expected to drop below freezing tonight. In terms of when the temperature will drop below freezing, though, in the city of Atlanta, it won't be until much later tonight. Here's an hour-by-hour look at your temperatures over the next several hours, and as you can see, we will eventually get into the 40s. 45 degrees is your afternoon high today. That's about 3-4 o'clock today. As we go toward the evening, our temperatures will drop into the upper 30s, 38 degrees by 7 o'clock tonight. And as we continue throughout the night, we're still above freezing for much of the night. It won't be until about 11 o'clock, between 11 o'clock and midnight, which is when we're seeing that temperature drop to freezing. Freezing, by the way, is 32 degrees. So it'll be cold, but freezing temperatures in Atlanta won't come until later tonight, but it will certainly happen. So again, make sure and protect that vegetation. This is a pattern that we will stay in for the rest of the week. High pressure is just to the northwest of us, and that's good because it's keeping it dry, but it's also bringing in that northerly wind. So that's going to keep it cold not only today, but for the next several days. So that'll be the weather pattern here over the next several days across the region. 45 degrees, that's your high today. It's down to 24 degrees when you wake up on Wednesday morning, so prepare for that again. We do start to warm things up as we head toward the end of the week. But Karen, guess what? We replace our cold temperatures with rain as we head into the weekend.
Oh boy. All right, Rodney, thanks.